What's going on, everyone? And welcome back to Treebeard's Toy Box. And today, we're going to be taking a look at the brand new Marvel Legends Black Widow, Red Guardian, and Melina 2-pack from Hasbro. Now, I wasn't expecting to get this guy for a couple more months, but then I saw it show up in stock over at Big Bad Toy Store, and they got it to me in like 2 days. So, thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. Stoked to have this set. I'm really excited for the Black Widow movie that's coming on July 9th. They've been keeping us waiting for a long time now, so I'm very happy to have it finally come out. And I'm going to go to the theater with a couple friends of mine, and I just might even do the Disney Plus thing too, the premium thing. But anyways, we've got our second version of Red Guardian here, and this is a much needed update. The original one, in my opinion, we'll look at it later, but in my opinion looks like the Disney cartoon version of him. So this looks amazing, and I can't wait to get him out. And you can see up here that he comes with his own pocket fig, and gotta say that's pretty awesome. And then we've got Melina over here, and she is played by Rachel Weisz. And of course, Red Guardian is played by David Harbour, and you wouldn't have known from the previous figure, but now we finally get a version that actually looks like David Harbour, and this is badass. So, but anyways, as you see, the front of the box there, and we get this really cool emblem there at the top, the Black Widow logo there. I'm so pumped for this movie. And there you have Melina. And on the other side, we have Red Guardian. And then on the back, we have the two of them together. And this, I believe, is the same image that they used on the original figure. So that's why he has like the short beard. I believe this is all based on concept art. So at least they got the figure right this time. And look here, we have this. We have our bio, but they forgot the other languages. It looks like this is all in English, which I don't think I've ever seen before. So, all right, interesting. But anyways, we see up here Red Guardian and Melina. After decades of service, Melina Vostokov distanced herself from the Red Room. But when Natasha Romanoff returns, Melina and Red Guardian must decide where their allegiance lies. And we'll just have to wait and see what happens on July 9th. Yeah, I'm stoked. Hope you guys are too. But yeah, let's go ahead and crack this guy open and check these two out. And here we have Red Guardian and Melina out of the packaging. And I think that both these figures look really good. They're both reuse, but I think the updates here were much needed and executed really well. So let's go ahead and set Red Guardian aside. And we are going to look at Melina first here. So here at the face, I think the likeness is really good there. They did a fantastic job. Yeah. And now this body is the same as the Target exclusive Deluxe Black Widow. And you see we just get some updates here with the paint. Make it a little different there. And then also on the back there, they've added the little backpack that comes on the regular release. The little baton storage back there. And then also Melina does not have the wrist gauntlets. But other than that, everything is the same. But that's all right. It's kind of to be expected from Hasbro. You know, we get the early figures based on the concept art, and then we get updates later on. And then a lot of times with the pack-ins and the other figures we get, they'll do some repaints, and you know, I get it. You gotta stretch that dollar. But yeah, she looks great. I love the kind of cream color they use there and on the knee pads. Yeah. And once again, yeah, the face is great. The likeness turned out really good. So we'll set her there. And let's go ahead and look at her accessories. So first up, she comes with 2 extra sets of hands, so 3 sets total. We get a couple fisted hands there. And then it looks like she's got the trigger hands on. And then it looks like we've got these other hands here that appear to be for holding the batons. I think that's what they are. So yeah, there's those, and then we get these, and these also come with the regular release of Black Widow. And these just go in her backpack. But I may or may not leave them out, because to be honest with you, it felt like when I put them on the regular release of the Black Widow figure, it felt like it almost kind of stretched the backpack out. And yeah, I didn't like how it was kind of stressing that. I was worried it was going to pop it off. So I may leave those, like maybe she'll be holding them or something. I haven't decided. But let's see here. She gets one more thing here. She gets this cool little grappling hook here. And we get some real string there. So I think that is pretty cool. And she also comes with these 2 tiny little pistols that fit nicely in the holsters on her legs. So let's go ahead and check out her articulation. And for the top of the head, we get the ball peg there. And then we also get the hinge. Not too much movement in the back because of the hair, but that's all right. Get a decent amount of shoulder movement there. It's hindered a little bit because of the shoulder pads, and you're going to get a little bit of rubbing there. We get the single jointed elbows and the up and down hinge with this, and the swivel there, and then we get up and down on the other wrist as well. And we get a diaphragm swivel here, and we can go back that far, forward, side to side, and get some good amount of movement there. So, and then for the legs, we go up like that. The back is going to be hindered by the buttocks, and we get the thigh cut there. And because the belt and the strap and everything this is all a separate piece, so it's not going to hinder it a whole lot. You actually get a pretty decent bit of movement there. And then we get the double jointed knees, and she can kick her own butt. And the hinge and swivel and ankle pivot. She's got everything we need for the most part. So yeah, pretty happy with her. Nothing surprising. We've seen it before with the Black Widow figure, but it's still pretty good. So let's go ahead and set her aside and check out Red Guardian. And I think I was most excited to pick up this figure from the set just because of how, well, to be honest, how bad the original one was. Oh man, I don't know. It's just so weird. I'll show you here. I don't know how. I mean, I know that it's based on concept art, but the one on the right really does look like the Disney cartoon version of David Harbour. It's just bizarre. The updated version is so much better. We get a masked version. They've added all these colors. It's the same mold for the body, except for the wrists, like these gauntlets. These are new, I believe, or not. No, they're not actually. They're the same. I thought they were new. Never mind. But still, he's pretty awesome. I love just the subtle changes. Like some of the grays are now silver. They just killed it. It just stinks that they couldn't pull that off the first time around. But oh well. We'll set him back there and get rid of this old version here. Yeah, and even the shield is so much better. We'll look at that here. But yeah, they've just, gosh, the details. I love this figure. This is gonna be my my next pocket fig. And it's going to be my first pocket fig that has his own pocket fig. So let's go ahead and, speaking of that, get to the accessories. And there you have it. He gets his own action figure of himself, and that's awesome. And then we also get a second set of hands that are without the gloves, and we get this awesome updated shield. And the back is the same, like you can stick it in his back, like peg it in there, or you can clip it to his wrist. Yeah. And then finally, this, I mean, both head sculpts are amazing, but look at that. No, that's David Harbour. That is better than the McFarlane Stranger Things figures, in my opinion. It's amazing. I love it. This is the one I'll be displaying him with. Be rocking that in his pocket fig. But I mean, this head sculpt is, yeah, both of them are really good. And once again, just the subtle changes, but they made such a difference. I mean, this is such a better figure. If I had any gripes, it would be this weird paint thing happening on the back of the helmeted head. And they continued to paint the hair black to match the strap, and it looks a bit sloppy. That is my one main gripe. other than that, oh well. Well, let's go ahead and check out his articulation. So up here at the top, we get the newer ball peg, no hinge. He's got a decent range. The shoulders, actually pretty awesome. Surprisingly, I thought it was going to rub there more. And then we get the bicep swivel there, and the double jointed elbows that seem to be, yeah, it's going to be a little hindered because of the gauntlet there. Yeah, that's all right. And then we get the up and down for the wrist and the swivel, and back and forth for the other one. And then we get a nice little hinge there. That's not bad. We also get a waist cut, and his belt is a separate piece, so it moves free there. It's nice. I love it when they do that. Legs go forward that much, and back's going to be blocked by the butt again. That usually just happens. And we get the thigh cut and the double jointed knees, which he can't kick his own butt because of the way his legs are there. And we get a cut. Yeah, we get a cut here. And the ankles are a bit tight. We get our hinge and our rocker and all that. So pretty good. Pretty standard Marble Legends. And there you have Red Guardian. What a badass. And I'm gonna go ahead and switch the heads out here. Whoops. I knew I should have done that off camera so I didn't move a bunch of stuff around there. There's the second one. That looks great. And I'm gonna switch his hands here. Pretty easy to swap everything out. And let's get him holding his figure there. Yeah. Oops. That is cool. That is very cool. Yeah, I can see some fun pictures happening. So let's see here. I think I'm just gonna rock his shield on his back. It just pegs right in. There we go. And let's set him over here. And check Melina out. I think we'll swap a couple of her hands out and give her her batons. Now the batons did come out a little warped from the packaging, but you just hit them with a hairdryer. Shouldn't have any issues. go. Yeah, this is a pretty rad set. I am pretty happy here. Let's see here. Let's bring in the rest of the Black Widow wave here. Here is our other Red Guardian. Man, did they really making up a nice update. He looks so much better. Here is Black Widow and Melina. And the regular Black Widow, put her in the middle. And here we have Taskmaster. Yeah. Let's send him over here. Pretty awesome. Yeah, we've got Taskmaster completely blocking the the old Red Guardian. That's just fine. But anyways, I'm really happy to have this set. I'm excited for the Black Widow movie. We have waited long enough, that's for sure. Let me know in the comments how you guys feel. Are you guys excited to see it, or are you over it? Did you have to wait too long? Not me. I'm ready. And I'm stoked to have that be my, I wasn't sure about how I felt going back to the theaters, but I think I'm ready. Yeah. And I'm glad that Black Widow is going to be my first movie back in the theaters. So yeah, I think that's going to do it. I really like this set. The Red Guardian, I'm going to go ahead and give a 10 out of 10. I just wish they would have been able to do this the first time around. But I love the head sculpts. I think they're phenomenal. I love the fact that he comes with a pocket fig. And yeah, I'm really happy with him. And the Melina, I'm really happy with her too. I'll probably give her an 8. The head sculpt's great. The rest of the body is just, it's okay. I wasn't a huge fan of this mold. It has some slight issues. But overall, the set I would give an 8. And I'm really happy to have it. Thanks again to Big Bad Toy Store for getting it to me so quickly. And if you know, definitely check those guys out if you haven't. Yeah. And yeah, please like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, take good care.